understandable. But it looks like we do have our seat, and we'll be starting shortly. Our state. Yeah, that fortissimo clip, I was crying and laughing. I couldn't handle myself through that entire Zone 3 afterwards. It's so good. Alright, we got our seeds in. We're ready to go. Ready to start. Right when the music stops for production value. Nope, okay. Alright. Both of our racers are off. We find an early bat cave. Riotblob has a player 2 skin. I forget the name of player 2 in this game. If anyone remembers, shout it out. Got that red bandana though. I like it. Alright, early purple chest. It has a fireball tome. Coral, that's right. Thank you, Arboretic. So not much to take from this 1-1, but we'll move on. Try to find something better. Didn't quite see what was in that shop there, but looked like Riotblob skipped whatever was in there. Resh finding an extra bomb. Very nice. We'll be able to find their blood shop perhaps, and still have a bomb afterwards. Do some wrangling here on this Minotaur. Very well done. Fair and balanced coming in to give a hug. Alright, and Resh is down to 1-3. I saw that overlay. It was real good. Alright, Resh can get a ring of regen here. Gonna blow up the trapdoor, but that's fine. Ring of regen's well worth trapdoor skip. Especially with that spike trap there, it makes it a little awkward to get. But Riotblob's gonna get the same thing, and we have very similar builds. No divergence yet. Red Dargan coming in. Oh, Riotblob taking a hit. Looks like Resh is going to get the Leprechaun right away here. Was very well pinning the green man against the wall. Ooh, Riotblob using the fireball to deal some checking. But Ring of Regen's going to forget that. Resh doing very well on that throw strat. And fireball kill. Dude, these guys looked like better than I was racing. We're talking blood tier. Obsidian Cat, very well, or very good weapon here. We'll see if Riotblob can manage this. Has to use the bomb to get the. Did not get the flawless victory. Must have dropped the beat there. So Resh does have the advantage, the weapon advantage here, and is going to push ahead with that trapdoor. Second Red Dragon handled very well with that cat. Riotblob finding a glass spear in that arena there. So that's a good switch off from your base dagger. But we are back to base dagger because buck fats. We got a glass shard over on Riotblob's side. Meanwhile, Resh is pushing forward, does find a torch, so that'll provide some insight to Zone 3 mapping. And we have the Unholy Moly for our Zone 2 boss. Flawless victory for Resh. Gonna check a purple chest here. Ring of Piercing. It's good. Ring of Regen offers that little sense of safety, but only with 3 hearts, no armor. I can understand taking the Ring of Piercing. Just kill everything and don't get hit. The Unholy Chipmunk, yeah, no kidding. Riotblob having to do a lot of drangling here with that base shard, or Elad shard, Glass shard, whatever it's called. And Resh just motoring on ahead here. Riotblob trying desperately to get off this weapon. Resh finding some glass armor. Be able to take a hit now. Gonna go through the skeleton closet. Has the time to spare. Has a considerable lead over Riotblob. Oh, and Riotblob going down, having to deal with that Minotaur and 2 Dark Golems. That's a lot to deal with. Speaking of dealing with things, there's a lot of ice over on Resh's side. Does get clapped, so no more glass armor. There's a Thonk Shrine up there. We hit it. Looks like a broadsword, so we're going to go back to the cat. Yeah, Zone 2 is especially tough without damage. The golems, they're just like a huge roadblock. We'll see if Resh performs some slow play here. I'm going to skip that entire Shriner. Finds a compass, better shovel. It's going to switch to Old Faithful. The titanium longsword. It's going to be a little more reliable than Obsidian Cat. A little more safe. And we're on to Death Metal. Piercing right through his shield. Oh, misses the first fireball, but gets the second one. We'll be checking purple chest here again, hoping for a spell. Nope, red chest, and wow, gets the Squaga suit. That's the black chest, and gets the Squaga suit. So that's real nice. Finding bombs in Zone 4 as well. We have enough bombs for Necrodancer now, so everything's coming up Resh. Meanwhile, Riotblob is back to that Blood Shrine. Gonna take care of these enemies around it before getting that thing regen again. Did find some leather armor this time around. Transmute Chop doesn't really need to transmute anything. Could work on the shovel if they wanted to. Maybe a torch, but doesn't really need to. We're gonna pick up the Blast Helm here. That's gonna be a nice addition. Yeah, Resh is doing pretty well. Ring of Piercing just trivializes Blade Masters. It's a really nice pickup for Zone 4. Riotblob getting that Leprechaun kill feels good. Oh, Resh going down. Getting dunked on some goo and then attacking a Golem while the mummy dunks him. That's a rough death. Now Riotblob does have the advantage, being on their Zone 1 boss first. And like Resh was going fast, but it seemed like a comfortable speed. But probably could have backed off a little bit on that room. Didn't really have to go fast through it, being way far ahead. But perhaps Resh isn't watching their opponent, so didn't know, or just felt comfortable with it. We'll never know. But now Riotblob is in the advantage, has gotten that Obsidian Cat from Deep Blues. It's going to make Zone 2 go a lot quicker. I mean, killed that dragon in 2 hits instead of drangling up and down, so already a real good improvement. Yeah, I agree, Famslayer. He definitely looked comfortable at that pace. So we'll see if Resh can put on a comeback here. But with this build, or this Seeds build, it's going to be a little difficult. The Unholy Chipmunk over on Riotblob's side, seeing it for the first time. See what chest Riotblob goes for. I already forgot what was in the purple chest here. It was piercing, wasn't it? Yeah, it was ring of piercing. Yep. So Riotblob is also going to switch off. Resh doing that throw strat to perfection again. I enjoy a good throw strat on deep blues. Riotblob gonna have to deal with this blue dragon. Retreating down very well. You want to get vertical with your blue dragons. Horizontal game is on their home field advantage. Riotblob's probably going to check this shop, going to find that glass armor, but opting to skip out on it. Resh pushing through Zone 2 really quickly onto the Unholy Chipmunk. And does have the opportunity to catch up to Riotblob. Riotblob is doing some slow play here, which is perfectly fine. Riotblob has the lead here. Trying to make this build stronger and safer, since their opponent has to push. But this is quite the swarm here on the exit stairs. Just stay calm, everything will be fine. It does take a hit though, so goodbye Glass Shovel. Yeah, Resh without piercing this time, but is almost caught up. Resh is doing a very good pushback here. You can see just from the in-game times how quickly Resh is catching up here. But Riotblob will be down to their Zone 3 boss shortly here after this little swarm. Is it King Konga? I was gonna say go well with the music. Death metal. I think we knew that already from Resh's run earlier. Oh, looks like Riotblob wanted to fireball there, but may have hit the wrong button. Not entirely sure. Resh doing a quick pause on the ice there, maybe to check their opponent. I like it. There's your Zone 4 bombs for your Necrodancer fight. We'll see if Riotblob can push farther than Resh did. Oh, Resh resetting. Did not see what happened there. Did Resh go down? But now Riotblob in a commanding lead. He went down. Feels bad, man. Yeah, those Zone 3 exits, they were all pretty busy. You want to try to just scoot right to the stairs, but sometimes the swarms just don't allow that. Like, no, you will deal with us. And we're going to laugh the entire... Oh, wait, we all died. Okay. Alright, so this is where Resh died earlier. Oh, but praise Ham, save Lamb. It's going to help. Speaking of the Unholy Chipmunk, I'm not sure if there's singing in this. Blast Helm doing work there. And it looks like Riotblob is going to be able to continue. Ah, they're singing. RIP. Ring of Peace. Does have a backpack, so we're going to see the Pulse Tome being carried along here. Oh, there's the giant Cadence. Cadence Yars. Red Dragon in this 4-3. We'll back off a little bit. See, this is good. This is what Resh maybe should have done on their first run here, is seeing that mini-boss and just backing off a little bit, making it nice and safe before pushing and going forward. Both of our racers on their bosses for each floor. We have King Konga for Zone 4. There's that throw fireball strat again. Beautiful. And a fireball over on Rioblob's side to finish off King Konga. Let's see what we got in these chests. Purple? Transmute? No. Or, enchant. You're alright with that, Obsidian Cat. That is a really good shot. Okay, so Riotblob needed to pick up that fireball tome and just fireballed on the right side. And we would have taken care of the food shop there. The Unholy Chipmunk is down over on Resh's side. Riotblob had a full 10 hearts though. Feels good. I think this is singing too. Oh god. It has screaming. The Unholy Chipmunk. Okay. So Riotblob continuing on through the Zone 5. Really has a lot of hits to be able to be taken here, but does kind of need to be careful. Can't get surrounded, otherwise bad things are going to happen. Yeah, it's definitely true, Biggie Mac. I like it too, but not when I'm trying to talk over it. Ooh, a free spell. That's a good find. Resh is back into Zone 3. Finding that glass armor again. And back on that cat piercing build. Melting through those beetles. There's a good freeze spell over for Riotblob. We're down to dead ringer. We have a right side spawn, so be relatively easy get for Riotblob. Double rider though makes it a little awkward. Just gotta pay attention to what's going on. Riotblob is gonna check a chest. Wake scroll. Well, thank you. There's that Swagga suit over for Resh. Resh is down back to Zone 4, looking for some revenge. That 4-2 exit room. Riotblob's gonna bomb right up the middle. Start taking down that Necrodancer. Playing it safe, retreating off of that Necrodancer bomb. Nothing wrong with that. And Necrodancer's down to their 4th hit. Let's take out this dragon. Excellent use of that freeze spell. And looks like the Necrodancer's going to be down. So first race going to Riotblob. Even though there were some deaths in that race, I was really impressed by both the racers for the first race of Season 6. Resh pushed really well that entire match, and Riotblob was able to control the second round there and do some slow play and get a good loot. GG's all around. Let's see if we can have some fewer deaths this next race here. Alright, seeds are entered. Racers will ready up and the countdown will begin. Exactly, I like that a lot too, Crow. Neither of the racers gave up. They reset right away and got right back into it, and that's really important to do. Happened earlier to me today as well. I thought I had lost, I had thrown my controller, all that jazz. But then my opponent went down and I was able to come back, so it's real important to keep running no matter what your opponent's got. Looks like we're not going to find anything for either of our racers on this 1-1. We're going to be Dagger Bomb. And base whip. No, thank you. It's a few cracks in before dropping it. Over on Rush's side. Riotblob finding that same whip too, and the extra bombs. We should have a blood shop here. What do we got in there? Crossbow. Okay, gonna take the golden cutlass. That's a very good defensive weapon. Riotblob's just gonna go for the glass shovel. So already some divergent in 1-2. Oh, Riotblob getting hit by that dire bat. Breaking the shovel, going down to half a heart. That's rough. Resh getting an Earth spell. It's going to be super helpful. And looks like Riotblob's going to do the same thing, but has to spend some bombs. Resh, turn off your friend notifier on Steam. Looks like Riotblob just went for the cookies to get up their health. There's a blue chest there. Maybe Riotblob didn't see the blue chest. Did Resh see it and get them floaty boots? Why does Resh have floaty boots? Yep, they were in the chest. Okay. So Riotblob is not going to take floaties, I'm going to think. Resh is going to take them. Floaties are alright for Zone 3, Zone 4. But you do want to get off of them before Zone 5. Or you're not going to get any conduit love. Welcome to Earth, Deep Blues. Alright, purple chest here. Ring of Regen. There you go. Get that heal in. Looks like Riotblob might be trying to wrangle this Minotaur over to this altar. That'd be really cool. Okay, nope. Would have got a choice of some glass weapons. And seeing right there over on Resh's side, they're able to float over that mud, keep on fighting, getting a ring of peace and some armor. Alright, Riotblob's gonna have to go through this Deep Blues with just a single dagger. Looks like they do have it under control. Might have to take out some queens here, but that's not that big of a deal when there's only 2 of them. And we'll probably see Riotblob take the black chest, so let's see what's in there. Resh getting their lucky charm. It's a blood broadsword, so that's not the greatest find, but we are going to get some heals. But both of our players are on a 1 damage weapon. Resh does have the opportunity to get some gold kills. Blood Whip. Well, thank you. Excellent use of that Earth spell on the golem. Oh, Riotblob taking some hits, maybe on purpose? Question mark? Gets that half heart for the blood kills. Checking our shop over on Resh's side. There's that Ring of Piercing again. Going back to the Old Faithful, Resh seems to really enjoy the titanium longsword. It is a good upgrade over the gold cutlass. That 2 damage is going to help push it a little bit harder. Oh, Riotblob getting taken down by a armadillo from above. We'll have to reset. So now I'd like to see if Resh notices that and can start to slow play here a little bit. Resh is not entirely out of the clear here. A couple hits will take them down. Does find that Banshee and is down to death metal. Giant cadence, love it. Direct death metal. Giant floating cadence, scary. Alright, we're gonna see a purple chest take here, and there's a heal spell. That's exactly what Resh wanted. Make this build much safer. Both said they might not be screen watching. Okay. word of advice to anyone racing, you should definitely be screen watching. Oh, leaping. Oh, no! Rip leaping. That's fine. Ballet shoes are actually a lot better for Resh. They're going to help that armor. Obsidian armor. But like I was saying, it's real important to know what your opponent is doing. If you have that option, you should definitely be trying to watch your opponent race. Doesn't look like Resh is doing any type of slow play. They're not checking shops. They're just going right for the stairs here. And we're going to welcome Coral Rift to Earth. Good use of Earth spells over on Resh's side. That's a grenade charm. Fire in the hole. Let's go. All right, Blob getting a monkey hug. Oh, there's a... Oh! That Minotaur dug back in. That monkey had so much health. That was a good reaction for Riotblob, but dang. Monkey too strong. Minotaur too strong. Alright, Resh going through 4-1 here. Let's get it done. We do... Oh, there's an Obsidian Axe in there with ballet shoes. Cool. Let's go. That's a real nice build over for Resh. But like we saw in the last race, anything can happen. Oh, wow. Heavy plate. So, you know, don't count your eggs before they're chickens. What? But Resh shouldn't really have any problems with the rest of this. Did we see what was in that? Oh yeah, it's floaty boots. That's right. Silly. Oh, Wallpig, what's up? Silly blue chest. Riotblob blew up the floaty boots. But now we see Resh checking shops here, so may have heard that Riotblob had died. Switching off the lead boots, I don't think that's a good idea. You have 2 obsidian items, one being your weapon. Ballet shoes are going to be better synergy there. But maybe Resh doesn't want to deal with this goo based off the last race. But it's only half a floor left, but onto their Zone 4 fight. It is King Konga. Does take a hit there from that bomb. I mean, Zone 4 Konga sucks. I hate Zone 4 Konga. But taking out the Konga line here, getting the king off his throne. And we'll be moving on to Zone 5. Yeah, lead boots now do nothing, exactly. Ballet shoes would have been where it's at. Riotblob welcoming Deep Blues to Earth. And getting that ring of regen. Still on base dagger into Zone 2. Ring of Peace doing well for Resh over here. Not having to deal with crazy enemies or their mini boss. Riotblob finding quartz armor. But once again in Zone 2 with a base dagger, so we're seeing the golem chunks being taken out, and it just takes forever. And Resh is going to be down to Dead Ringer. We have a right side spawn. We're gonna do some lure strats. Earth strats, let's go. Welcome to Earth. Hey, Barfo. No, I did not. I got to, like, a BS boss, and I was just like, yeah, I'm done with this. Kind of rage quit. It's a very good Dead Ringer fight with that, the Earth. Nice and easy. And we're on to Necrodancer. Necrodancer getting a few cheap shots in before their hearts start to wane. And there you see your Ring of Peace helping out, even in the Necrodancer fight, spawning green dragons. Resh doing a lot of chasing here. Not sure if luring is a thing or just chasing because it's safe-ish. But Necrodancer is down to 1 heart now. Riotblob is throwing shurikens in disgust. Don't blame him. Blame them. And Resh is done. So 11:36 for your race time. We'll give a loot over to Resh, and we're gonna have another rubber match here. So GG's all around. It kind of looks like, I'm saying it a little too early here because these are the first matches of the season, but the ELO ranking seems to be doing all right. Picking these matches against people. Hey, lobby music. We're in the lobby. Lol. Alright, next seed getting entered in. Just a reminder to all of the racers out there, make sure you turn off your Steam notifications. It's not that big of a deal, but you can get some trolly friends. They'll just spam you. But we're off. Early trapdoors for both of our racers. Riotblob taking a hit. Oh, Resh taking tons of hits, opts to reset. Not too far behind, already knows which way to go. Can get that trapdoor and catch up with Riotblob, but Riotblob finds a rat. We're going right rat. See, I feel like Resh is screen watching because Riotblob just got that, and it looked like Resh pulled up from the trapdoor to get the rat. Which is any familiar is like really good now, seeing as they're super rare. But Resh finally going down trapdoor, can't find that red dragon. Riotblob's gonna finish it on the 1-2, while Resh is down on 1-3. Riotblob getting that leprechaun kill as well. Ooh, free ham? Ham from a crate? Okay, that Shriner was not bad. Could have got a map. I already forgot what else was in there. But we got death metal for your first boss. Death metal being one of the more difficult bosses on base dagger. Death metal has a lot of health to go through. The random spawns of everything is a pain, but Resh does use a bomb correctly and manages to keep the flawless with that dagger throw. Very well done. Glass harp. Oof. Oof, that glass harp. Going shopping right away to get some glass boots. Nope, gonna get the shovel. I just wanted the complete glass build. Riotblob getting pulse somewhere. I didn't see where, but that's a good pickup. And some earth tomes. Gonna opt for the Crown of Thorns, get that healing. And so going on that base dagger in zone 2. Maybe saw the glass harp and was like, no thank you. Harps aren't bad. They're just awkward to get used to. After you spend a few hours with them, they're pretty alright. Especially when they're doing 4 damage. Pulse was 1-3. Nice. But both of our racers are on the same red dragon here. Resh able to take them down in 2 hits and then gets that leprechaun kill in there. Riotblob could have done an earth kill there, but might be saving it. Gonna check these secret rooms for some extra bombs. Red chest. Riotblob doing a little more building, making their build a little bit better, even though it's not by much. Not really finding good things. Trying to hit that pulse in there, but that dire bat is dodging it. And the old unholy chipmunk is back at it for your zone 2 boss. Taken out. Very well done by Resh. Maybe you want to switch off this harp? Yeah. Oh, Blood Spear is not a good switch out. So we're going to remain on a harp. That'd be an upgrade for Riotblob. Okay, so Resh finding a really good shot there. Gets Torch, Heal Spell, and some hearts. Can go ahead and eat your ham and get those hearts, but may just be opting to get them with the Heal Spell. Assuming we take no hits. Ooh, Riotblob taking a big hit from that Black Knight. Eating some cookies to get the health back. Wind Spell. May be setting up for a pulse here, but that Banshee closing pretty quick. Fair and balanced, coming in for the kill. Rough death over on Riotblob's side. Looked like Riotblob was really trying to set up a pulse kill there, but every moving Banshee makes it difficult. And Resh switching off to a Titanium Rapier. That's a definite upgrade. Now this is Resh's to win again. Does have a build that's able to do it. Is about to get more health here with that heart. The purple hearts and the heal spell. Can get both of them right before this stair here. Excellent. Good play by Resh. Oh, missed the blood heal, though. Yep, Resh's build is looking pretty much complete. Rings are always helpful, but we can definitely finish this run with what we have. Oh, my Klappas. Okay, yeah, let's skip all those Klappas. Oh, thank you. All right, Deep Blues. For his Zone 3 boss. And Death Metal for Riotblob. Using that pulse spell excellently on that trapdoor. That's what the pulse spell's for. Wrecking trapdoors. Tries using a bomb, but that ghost was coming in hot. Resh checking the purple chest. Finds a shield scroll, but is going to keep that ham. Praise ham, save lamb. Oh, taking another hit by a Golem over on Resh's side. Having some problems with Golems tonight. And they hit hard. I mean, that took a heart and a half damage with chainmail. That's a lot of damage being dished out. But you're seeing Right Rat do work and taking care of Blade Masters. Feels good. Well, that's a garbage arena. We're going to pass that. Looks like Riotblob really likes to make this dagger work, especially in Zone 2. We've seen a couple times now that Riotblob has remained on a dagger after their 1-4 boss. We'll see if Riotblob does it again here. I mean, Glass Harp isn't really great, but it's better than a base dagger. I get a throw in there. No throw. We're just gonna hug death metal. He's loving too. And does go for the glass harp this time. Interesting. Alright, Resh down to 4-3. As that 4-3 remix comes on. Production value is out of this world. And you can just see how much faster Riotblob is able to get through the zone 2 with a 4 damage weapon instead of base daggering everything. We got a nightmare coming in, always spooky. I like that the golems are lit up under the nightmare, because that'd be terrifying if they weren't. Was that a telemonkey past the golems? I think that's what I saw, and that was super impressive if it was, and super, like, RNG lucky. Let's go. That was amazing. Those golems had no clue what was going on. Alright, Resh using the heal spell really well here to save that ham for an emergency. Riotblob going down to the Unholy Chipmunk with that glass harp carrying all the way through zone 2. And Resh finding that ring. Oh, Riotblob trying to pulse out, but did not work, and now does not have a weapon out to bomb the Unholy Chipmunk. Oh dear. We have a runner, I guess. There it is. Managed to get the kill down. You need your weapon. Okay, thank you. That was worrisome. Alright, Resh taking some wrong turns here, but does find their mini-boss. That rapier putting in work. Doing a 4 damage lunge. Decides not to transmute anything. Don't really need to at this point. 5-3 is pretty much over. I mean, could spend some time on a ring, but can just finish the run too. Oh, Resh's stream is getting electrified. Alright, down to Dead Ringer. Riotblob finding that same shopkeep that Resh found earlier. Getting some nice heals up. And Resh gonna do some lure strats. That'll get this race done. Oh, missed the last one. Oh, we're off the rails. Oh dear. Oh, there's an ogre. Okay. Still don't have it. I'm super nervous now. Kill the ogre for me, please. Okay, alright. It's sorted. Riotblob should probably buy a weapon in there. Did Riotblob not have enough money? It's gonna be my guess. Looks like Resh did not have enough bombs here, so we're doing butt puzzles. Looks like we're dropping frames right at the end, though. Had 2 bombs, so went around to get the loot first, and then back around to the Necrodancer. Which isn't faster, but it's safer, which is the correct play right now. To get that race win. Fried streams indeed. But it looks like Resh is not done based on Riotblob's pause, so I'm pretty sure we can call this win to Resh. And that was a really exciting race. I was pretty impressed by both these racers. And that is a red loot win. GG's all around. Well done by both our racers.